Hello, welcome to the video. In today's video, I'm going to discuss nutrition, and I'm going to be making a series on just the basics of nutrition and really what you need to know. What is good, what is bad, what nutrition actually is, the types of carbs, the macronutrients, the micronutrients, exactly what they are, in just an easy and understandable way for someone like you, young, watching this video and trying to improve their health. So, first to start off, what is nutrition? We've heard it all the time. Oh, eat this, this has a lot of nutrients, or our goal is to eat lots of nutrients to fuel our body. Well, what exactly is nutrients? So, nutrients is the fuel. Like, I like to think of it as a car. A car needs fuel to run. And a car can run on fuel, on pretty bad quality fuel for a while, but eventually it starts to break down. It starts to have issues. It starts to need more repairs. It starts costing you more. And it doesn't really last a while. It might break down in the middle of the road and you can't use it again. But on the contrary, if you take care of your car, maybe you put quality gas, quality fuel, you put the top-notch quality, your car will run for a very long time and not give you as many problems. It's the same with nutrition. You can go and you can eat the junk food, even though it has very little nutrition, it might still get you by. It might still give you some fuel from the sugar or from the oils and the fats, and it will. But eventually, over time, that's gonna drain you. And just like the car, you're gonna break down, you're gonna feel sick or lethargic. But if you eat healthy, you're getting all those nutrients, all those micronutrients, those macronutrients, the different types of nutrients, the carbs, the fats, the different types, and you're getting that all in that food. It's all combined in one. You're not getting a lots of sugar from one source and then lots of fat and sugar from another. You're just getting the whole food. You're eating a whole food that has all the nutrients intact in it already. So, give your car the right fuel. So, I'm just going to go through the three main types of fuel. The three main types are carbohydrates, there's fats, and there's proteins. So the carbohydrates are what give you the quick energy. Those are what, like a banana, some different types of fruits, sweet potatoes. Those have carbs. Those are healthy carbs. Then you get into the bad carbs, which are usually the refined carbs like oatmeal. You're talking different grains, corn, seeds, processed seeds. These are just the refined ones. And yeah, they do give you energy, but they're low quality and they're not as good for you as the whole ones, like the fruits or the potatoes that are giving you those quick energy but are sustainable over the long term. So that's what carbs are, just like quick energy. You hear people talking, I need lots of carbs before I go to the gym. That's why, because they give you that quick energy you need for the gym right away. So eat a banana before the gym, or you have some honey before the gym. That's a carb, is a honey. You have some honey before the gym. You feel good. You have lots of energy for that period of time while you're in the gym. That's why people like to take maybe some fruit to the gym, a banana to the gym, maybe a spoonful of honey. That's why people like to get lots of carbs in them before they go to the gym, or they eat like lots of pasta and stuff before, so then they have that quick energy that they need. And then we get into the second one, which is fats. Fats are your steaks, are usually what you get from meat, and oils like avocado oil, olive oil, butter, ghee. These are all oils that contain lots of fat, and they're intact in it. There's lots of seed oils that have fats, and there's different types of fats. There's polyunsaturated fats, there's trans fats, there's saturated fats, unsaturated fats. I'm not going to go too deep into that in this video, but that's just good to know that there's different types of fats, and there's different ways they work. But just to keep it simple for this, I'm talking about the good fats. Like avocado have lots of good fats. Meat has lots of good fats. You're talking chicken, you're talking fish, which has omega-3 fatty acids. You're talking beef, which has omega-6. So you're getting lots of these fats from mostly just meat. Meat has the most bioavailable and digestible fats that there is. There's really no other good protein source out there except from meats. So that's one of the best protein sources, and fat sources as well. So that brings us to our third one, which is protein. So what exactly is protein? Protein is what helps your body repair and restore. You can think of the proteins as just the body of the car, like the windows, the door, the paint around it, and just what's covering all that valuable hardware and software in the car. It's covering the engine, so it's helping build it up in the body. It helps it build up, repair. So protein is crucial, especially if you're trying to put on muscle. But even if you're not, it's very crucial that you get enough protein in, because that's what's helping repair and restore. And if you get protein in, you're most likely getting fats in, because the most protein you get is from meat, fish, eggs, some seeds and nuts, but mostly from meat, fish, eggs. This is where you're getting the most protein from, and that's what's really fueling your body to go. There's been lots of misconceptions about these nutrient groups that I've mentioned, like the carbs, the proteins, the fats. And some people even go out and say fats are bad, protein is not that good for you. Sugar is not that bad. Sugar is bad in all forms. So you're really having all these different viewpoints, but really, why do we think fat is bad? Let's just start from the basics. We thought fat was bad long ago once one of our presidents had a heart attack. This is where it all started. One of our presidents had a heart attack, and they blamed it on meat because the president ate lots of meat. So they're like, oh, he ate lots of meat, that's why he had a heart attack. It wasn't taking into account the other habits he used to indulge in, like smoking and drinking, just to name a few. So suddenly we just blamed it on fats and cholesterol. And that's where it all started. And that's where all these mass producers of grain came in, because it had low amounts of cholesterol in it, and we demonized cholesterol. But before this, we were eating lots of meat. We were eating meat for breakfast. We were eating eggs for breakfast, which have lots of fat. We were using butter, which has lots of fat. And then suddenly when this happened, everyone started not eating meats because it has cholesterol, or not having the butter, but having margarine instead. So it was just kind of this divide, and now people just shifted from over here to way over here. So from them eating lots of meat to them eating barely any meat and low cholesterol, and just having these cycles of just not wanting to eat meat because they thought it was bad. That's what the government had told them. And then we get into sugar. They say all sugar is bad, which there's some sugars that are actually good for you, the sugars that come naturally. But the sugar from fruit is different because it comes intact. It comes as a whole. It comes as glucose, and it gets broken down differently than just processed white sugar and processed sugar in general. So that's why I don't think all sugar is bad. There's some sugars that are really good, especially some that come from honey, some that come from maple syrup. And also our bodies don't know how to handle these new types of sugars, like white sugar, cane sugar, these processed sugars, and corn syrup too, as the form they're adding in as sugar. So our bodies don't know how to handle this. But our bodies do know how to handle fruit. They do know how to handle honey. They know how to digest these things. So that's also a very good thing. And also, most people in the fitness community use this. They say calories in, calories out. Meaning that whatever calories you have, you're just gonna burn them anyway. There's no point. The quality of the calories don't matter. Just eat as much as you can if you want to bulk up. Cut down as many calories as you can if you want to cut down. And that's the general advice that's given in the fitness community. You see all this junk food, but it's calories in. You're getting your calories in, and you're getting bulkier. But of course you're gonna eat bulkier once you're eating all this processed food. But the quality of the calories really does matter, because that's what fuels your body in the long term. Having those junk food now, it will have you put on some maybe even some muscle and some fat. But that doesn't mean it's healthy. It's quite the opposite. If you're just constantly fueling your body with junk, eventually it's gonna give in. It's not gonna perform as well. It's not gonna do as well in the gym. You're gonna lose all that muscle. But on the opposite side, if you fuel your body with quality calories, quality food, it's gonna last a while and your performance is gonna go up. Maybe not instantly, but it will slowly go up in the gym. And there's also the balanced food. Try to eat a balanced diet. But that's not really practical. You see, eat a balanced diet is, at least in the government's terms, is eat lots of grains. If you know the food pyramid of the government, you know it's not that good. You're having 6 to 11 grams of grain for your meals. 6 to 11 servings of grain each day for your meals. That is horrible. That's coming in the form of bread, pasta, and cereal. Really, we can't trust these nutritional guidelines anymore, which put the healthy fats in the proteins at the top of the pyramid instead of putting them closer to the bottom. We can't trust nutritional guidelines which demonize fat and protein, which has been shown numerous times to give us health and help us nutritionally. So that's why I say we go against these government guidelines, because they aren't that good. They don't work for most people. Most people don't feel good on 11 to 12 grams of servings of grains a day. Suddenly you start feeling tired in the afternoon. You start feeling bloated. Your stomach starts hurting because you're eating 11 to 12 grams of pure grain a day. And that's only been going on for 100 years. Before that, we weren't eating that much grain. We ate grain as like a survival when we needed it, though. We needed it. When we absolutely had nothing else. That was like the last resort. And even if it was the last resort, it wasn't coming from bread which has 12 ingredients on it. It was coming from yeast and dough, like how they make bread normally. I think it only takes 3 ingredients to make dough. Yeast, flour, and something else. But it does not take 13 ingredients. And that's why I say we can't really trust them, to be honest. We have 43% obesity. The pyramid hasn't helped. And it's only continuing to get worse if we push this message and we demonize these healthy food groups that we've been eating for hundreds and thousands of years. So I hope you found this video informational, and I'm going to be posting more of this series on nutrition because I'm very interested in it. I've been going a little deeper into it, and I think it's really a good thing to know, because this is like kind of like a schooling class. In school, we weren't taught basics of nutrition. So that's why I'm here trying to teach it to you in a simple way that you can take bits and pieces from. So if this video has helped you, please like, subscribe, comment, and just leave any video ideas you'd like to see in the comment section. So thank you for watching and have a good one.